Once, long ago, an ant and a crocodile lived by a river in a peaceful forest. They were not friends, for they were very different creatures. But this is a story about how even the smallest can teach the biggest a lesson. One sunny day, the little ant was scurrying along the riverbank, looking for food to bring back to its colony. Suddenly, it stumbled upon a tiny crumb. "This will feed my family," thought the ant, and began dragging it home. Now, the crocodile was basking in the sun on the riverbank, watching the little ant struggle with the crumb. He chuckled and said, "Why do you work so hard for something so small? One bite of mine is bigger than all your crumbs combined." The ant paused, looked up at the crocodile, and said, "This crumb may be small to you, but it's enough for me and my family. Hard work, no matter the size, always pays off." The crocodile laughed loudly. "You are just a tiny ant. What can you possibly do that matters? I am big and strong. I don't need to work hard like you." The ant didn't reply and went on its way. Days passed, and heavy rains came to the forest. The river began to swell, and the crocodile swam freely in the water. But the rains did not stop, and soon the river overflowed. The crocodile's usual basking spot disappeared, and he couldn't find dry land. Meanwhile, the ant and its colony had worked together to build a strong ant-hill on higher ground. From the safety of their home, the ants watched as the river flooded the forest. The crocodile, now tired and struggling to find a place to rest, spotted the ant-hill and called out, "Little ant, please help me. I have nowhere to go." The ant thought for a moment and replied, "You laughed at me for being small and working hard, but now you see the value of preparation and teamwork. We ants may be tiny, but together we are strong." The crocodile hung his head and said, "I'm sorry for underestimating you. Can I rest near your ant-hill until the floods pass?" The ant nodded and said, "You may. But remember this: no one is too small to make a difference, and everyone's efforts matter." And so the crocodile learned an important lesson about respect and hard work, all thanks to the tiny but mighty ant. From that day on, the crocodile no longer laughed at others, no matter how small they seemed.